Guys and girls, X is down, Bitcoin is down. It's kind of impossible to see what the breaking news is, but you can tell that Ethereum, wow, capitulating below this weekly trend line. It doesn't really look good for Ethereum at all. Benjamin Cohen predicts that we could see a $1,200 Ethereum. Oh no, before quantitative easing arrives, and then therefore altcoin season begins. So this is not looking too good whatsoever. I wanted to make this video about Bitcoin and the altcoin capitulation because today you're actually seeing, and I tried to see if X is working, if I could access my breaking news information. It was for a second, but I guess it's back down again. But we've basically seen that altcoins have seen the biggest capitulation event since the Luna collapse 2 years ago. And what's even crazy is when Bitcoin was at around $84,000 earlier on today, the insider that longed Bitcoin before President Trump made the announcement of a crypto strategic reserve, the guy that longed it before anybody knew about it, and did it with like $200 million and made a huge profit, who then shorted before the tariff announcement, is now short again on the market. And it looks like his take profits are between $70,000 to $74,000. So that's bad news, right? The first bad news is that Bitcoin can dip all the way to the mid 70s, which I believe we spoke about on the earlier video today. A retest to this prior line of resistance of the inverse head and shoulders pattern could be very much possible and on the table. We know that the CME gap is also at 77, so coming a little bit lower into the 70s is definitely a possibility. With the extension of the S&P 500 dip, we spoke about this on the Moon Show, you can see that there's a huge breakdown of the massive double top pattern over on the S&P 500. There was a consolidation. We spoke about the warnings of consolidations after a drastic macro push to the upside, because breaking down from these levels of consolidations can show you that, well, the market is reversing its direction. So that doesn't look good whatsoever too. And Bitcoin, as much as it's correlated to global liquidity, also is correlated to the stock market as well. And President Trump yesterday mentioned that he basically is expecting a recession on the stock market until the end of this year. He said it openly. And that would be tragic. But you need to understand, if you're American, that I think it's the only way to save America from going into debt by increasing tariffs and boosting production in America first. Then that's your only way to save America from going bankrupt. So if it means a recession for 1 year, then it is what it is. Obviously, it won't be the best thing for crypto whatsoever. In fact, even if you go into the monthly timeframes for Bitcoin, or in fact the yearly timeframes, usually what you experience is the following. So let's go to the 12-month time frame. Bitcoin has one massive green candle. Forget about the Genesis cycle. Then a bear market, then 3 green candles, the third one being the largest green candle out of all of them usually. This one was a bit of an exception. It was the middle candle that was the largest. And then actually in this cycle, so far it's been the first candle. So you have this one massive bearish candle that is always constant in every single cycle, and always you see 3 bull market candles back to back. Now this time around, we're trading at, we're not trading at the yearly open, and this year has to close above $94,000 if it wants to close the year in the green, but it would mean that 2026 will be a bear market. And it would be so frustrating if Bitcoin does that. I don't think it's going to happen whatsoever due to the reasons we spoke about on the previous video. Obviously, no country, well, I mean, the US specifically, hasn't started buying Bitcoin yet. That buying pressure will come in the next 60 days' time. They just announced that they're going to be creating a way to buy Bitcoin, but the actual buying pressure is not coming into Bitcoin just yet, but it will happen very soon. So again, just a massive buy the dip opportunity. Bitcoin's still classified as a risk on asset, just showing how early you still are into Bitcoin, and how if you buy today, you're still getting into a very good deal. But the issue is with altcoins, right? So you're seeing Cardano wiping out all of the gains that it produced following the strategic reserve announcement, back down to 69 cents. Not good at all. Solana down to $121. I shared that I was selling my Solana, I think 2 weeks ago, when the price was around here. So Solana now down to $120. Also a fantastic buy, right? All of these altcoins going back to their 2023 bear market lows. And like I said on the Moon Show, like if you're buying Bitcoin currently, you're basically buying into Bitcoin as if the entire strategic reserve news didn't happen, as if Congress isn't fully bullish into Bitcoin, as if every single Republican isn't working to create pro-crypto legislation, as if we're not even in the retail bull market yet, as if that the M2 money supply isn't going up yet. So like you're getting all of these confirmations, just Bitcoin is on a massive discount. So you need to understand that you're buying at a huge discount. That is very important. And you go into these altcoins down to their 2023 bear market lows. Like imagine feeling regret of not buying these cryptocurrencies when they were in the bear market. And you know what? When it is there, you always say, it's good that I didn't buy into this cryptocurrency scam because it's down 80%. Well, it's down again. And now you have the opportunity to buy. But guess what? 95% of people will not buy at these prices because they will feel the same. Oh, it's such a good thing that I didn't buy into this cryptocurrency scam because now it's down 80%. But like, if you don't buy in fear, then like what? Are you going to buy in euphoria? And that's just the whole point that I'm trying to make. So all these altcoins are capitulating. A lot of my favorite projects are down. Even the top 100 cryptocurrencies, they are capitulating by like 20% in the past week. So if you go to CoinMarketCap, you can see, well, Bitcoin is down 12%, Ethereum 12%, XRP down 20% to $2, but XRP is still holding up very well. BNB 546, Solana 121, down 23%, massive buy. Cardano 28%, massive buy. Dogecoin down 24%, below the huge line of support. Again, going back to the pre-Trump election times, Dogecoin 16 cents, wonderful deal. If you go to Chainlink, down 18%, we're going to probably get some sort of investment from the US into Chainlink. Sergey Nazarov has been all over Capitol Hill. We're getting so many clues that there will be something got to do with Chainlink. Polkadot down to $4. Avalanche was down to $16. Unbelievable. Aave down 6%, $187. World Liberty Financial, they're buying into it. Ondo Finance down 27%. They're going to tokenize like every single Wall Street asset and put it on the blockchain. Like, how is this even possible? Trump coin, obviously, I'm staying away from now. It's literally down into the like 2 hours after its launch. This was the price. So Trump coin like getting absolutely annihilated from this list. Then you have MoveCoin up 9%, right? Trumps were buying MoveCoin. They're going to have their mainnet launch very soon too. IMX, where every single game is building their project on, down to 50 cents. I remember like this was at $2 not so long ago. But every single game is literally building on IMX. So when GameFi becomes the topic again, that's going to like phenomenally explode towards the upside. But yeah, just going through this list, it looks very, 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 very terrible. It looks like a massive bloodbath, and it is a massive bloodbath. And when you go to the Fear and Greed Index, it looks like it's at 17. 17. When have you last seen 17 on the Fear and Greed Index? Somebody tell me. And every time you dip into these levels, like it's not you've not seen 17. You've never seen this level. Basically, the last time you saw huge amounts of fear, it was when Bitcoin was trading at $49,000. So I'm telling you, again, right? You were at 92, you were at 92 last year this time. So now the new floor of fear, so the floor that we have of fear of 17 at this moment in time, the price of Bitcoin is exactly where it was in March of 2024, almost, still a bit higher. But look, 1 year ago, the price of Bitcoin today was extreme greed. And now we have the price of Bitcoin at 78.9 now, dipping below 78. That's unbelievable. I think we're going to close this week for sure, and then probably the CME gap at 77. Now you have Bitcoin trading at 78, but it's at extreme fear. So the extreme fear has become equivalent to the extreme greed. And that should say something on its own. But guys, I'm just going to try and get this video out as quick as possible. Main idea is to try and accumulate as much as you can. I don't know if like I have the financial power to do that anymore, but I'm going to check if I do. And if I can, then I will do it. If I cannot, then it is what it is. Life continues. Life goes on. You can't do much about it. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe, stay tuned, relax. It is what it is. Life goes on. Still in a bull market. Still consolidate. I mean, we're falling, but it is what it is. This year should end bullish, and I hope it does. If it doesn't, then it's not good. But I'm pretty certain that it will. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all on the next video very soon. Take care. As always, bye, bye, bye.